Alright, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream, first of all. Sorry for the later start. Apologies all around. I'll explain in just a moment. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. Today is Tuesday, August 13th, 2019. This is my first of two gameplay streams for today. Alright, I am Darkside Phil, of course. And today we've got good news and bad news. Good news and bad news. Alright. The good news is I'm back from break. Yesterday I had off to spend time with my wife and do some errands and the like around town. Had a good day out, even though, again, it was abnormally hot here in Washington State. They said it was going to be in the 70s. It was actually over 90 degrees outside. So I'm hoping that the summertime days are going to end soon. You know, we actually enjoy having nice cool days out, and it sucks because we were out and we were so tired when we got home. We just felt so sapped of energy being out in this hot, beating sun all day long that we were just like, man, if only it could have cooled down a little bit like they said it was supposed to be. But there's not much you can do about that. You know, we make the most of the time that we have off, okay? So, that was yesterday. We're back today. Full streams, full days of streaming, for the next week. Starting today, 6 straight days, all right? Double streams through next Sunday coming up here. And I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. Okay. However, the bad news is we can't do what originally we had wanted to do. What we had planned to do and scheduled here ain't going to work, and it has nothing to do with, my choice or whatever. For those who don't know, today originally was supposed to be the second DLC character for Mortal Kombat, Nightwolf. He's been a staple of the Mortal Kombat series since Mortal Kombat 3, and we're looking very much forward to checking him out. Sadly, not available. Yeah, that's right. Sucks. I guess NetherRealm screwed up. At least in the United States, he's just not available. I don't care what anyone says. I just checked live, and he's not available. In fact, it's funny because you boot up Mortal Kombat 11, and as you boot it up, the game has a pop-up message that says, Nightwolf is now available. And you can get a special skin for Sonya as well if you have the Combat Pack. Check it out. Click here. And you click here and it says, sorry, that content's not available on PlayStation Network. Now, apparently it's not just PlayStation. It's actually also Xbox Live as well. But apparently this may be an issue that's only affecting the United States for some reason. Because some people are saying, oh, well, I got them. Like, yeah, but are you in the United States? No. Well, that's why you got them. Keep in mind, you guys are way ahead of us. We're here. It's only 10:50 a.m. for you. It may be many hours later into the day. And your networks run on a different schedule than the American, networks when it comes to the digital content and the like. So it sucks, sadly, because I really wanted to check him out today. We haven't played Mortal Kombat in over a month. People have been craving more. I promised you guys I would play it, but I can only do what's available. Promised the world. The game itself says he's there, and he's not there, okay? Apparently, it's NetherRealm's fault because I guess someone looked on, on NetherRealm's social media, and even they made a post and said, oh, we're sorry that he's not there yet. We're working on it. We don't know why. So, something went wrong. They screwed it all up, all right? Now, the thing is, it's very likely that Nightwolf in Mortal Kombat 11 may be released during the course of today, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm not going to be checking him out today. There's just no time. For a new character, you basically need to sink a lot of time into that character initially to understand them. So for Nightwolf, what I would need to do is check out his single-player tutorials to learn something about his properties of his moves, then try him out in training mode to try to learn basic combos and the like, then try his arcade ladder, so that we can get a taste for the character and see his story, and then go online. So there's no way you could do that in like an hour or two. That's something that takes several hours, full-on main gameplay stream. So even if he's released, say, in 2 hours' time in the US, there's no time to play with him. Okay? Like, a lot of people were like, why don't you do it as the late stream? 2 hours is not enough, man. 2 hours, we would just get a taste of him, and then we'd run out of time. It's that, there's no point. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to swap this around, and tomorrow, hopefully, all these issues will have been cleared up, and he'll be readily available. Alright, so tomorrow, as long as everything goes, according to plan, and he's there, we're going to be checking out Nightwolf in Mortal Kombat 11. And my apologies, I 100% intended to try out this character today. I can't play what's not there in the United States, okay? So, there you go. Instead, what we're going to do is pull an audible. Not that we haven't ever done this before. We've done this many, many times over the years when game developers don't come through with their promises. And instead, we're just going to continue on with my, so far, very fun playthrough of Grand Theft Auto 4, which I started on Sunday. People really seem to enjoy that I'm replaying this game. We're about 4 hours in, which isn't too far yet. We're still kind of in the introductory stages of the game where you just started to get wrapped up in the criminal underworld of Liberty City. We're now working for Faustin, the Russian, because we killed his man Vlad, and now he's pissed. Now Faustin is completely unhinged. He's constantly on drugs, doing crazy stuff that's probably not befitting of a gang leader. And so we know that the crap's going to hit the fan at some point here. Okay? When exactly, we don't know, but we know that it's coming. Alright, so we're going to continue on with that today and see how it goes. Hopefully you guys are okay with me doing the swap to Grand Theft Auto 4. In reality, we were going to do more GTA 4 tomorrow anyway. So this isn't like a ginormous change. It's just basically shifting around, one day of schedule, okay? So, more GTA 4 today. By the way, yes, I did finally change the batteries in my controller. The other day when I was playing, the Xbox One warned me about 400 times that my batteries were low. So I finally went ahead and changed the batteries in the controller so that it won't do that again today. So it should be fun, alright? Now, another little bit of a bummer, alright? Because, coming back from break, I have to end the stream a little early today. I have to end it about 30 minutes earlier than usual. So, usually I would go to around 4 p.m. Pacific time. I have to end around 3:30 today because, in a rare move, Kat, my wife, actually doesn't have to go to work super early today. So, today I've offered to, make dinner, which is nice. I like making dinner for my wife. I haven't done it in a while because she's been going to work before I finish my second stream. But that means I have to end the stream early to have some time to do it so that she can get to work on time. Alright? So, because of that, we are ending the stream a little bit on the earlier side. Now, if today was Mortal Kombat 11 with Nightwolf, that wouldn't have made much of a difference because I would have already had a chance to play with Nightwolf, and everything, and it would have been fine. But, it's a little bit more annoying when I'm getting a slightly late start here on the stream anyway, and now I'm not playing Mortal Kombat because NetherRealm screwed up. But there's nothing you can do. No one here is to really blame but NetherRealm for whatever reason they screwed it up. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and whine and complain and stamp my feet and scream like I used to. Because back in the day, I would. Back in the day, I'd make a big stink about it. I'd do a big rant and a rave and a raging, segment here on my stream about it. I'm not going to get super angry anymore. The truth of the matter is, doing these variety-style streams allows me to adjust my schedule on the fly, which is a great thing. So, yes, I'm a little disappointed that I can't play Nightwolf today. I'm even wearing a fighting game shirt today. Take a look. I'm wearing the I'm Pressing Buttons fighting game shirt in anticipation of playing Nightwolf today, but we can't play Nightwolf today. Sucks, right? But that's life, alright? So, GTA 4 right now, and then later tonight, my late night stream is going to be Madden 20. The first time that I've taken Madden from one of the main earlier streams and turning it into a nighttime chill stream. I'm very curious to see how it does tonight. Alright, reason being, not to say that I haven't enjoyed playing the game as a main gameplay stream, but people complaining the game was too easy when I left it on one difficulty setting, and I wasn't having fun because it was way too difficult and stupid and just random when I put it on another difficulty setting. So, what we're going to do tonight when we play Madden, I'm going to have it on all Madden difficulty but arcade mode, which basically means it's kind of a silly game where you can make insanely long, crazy passes, but at the same time there's a lot of fumbles and stuff, so the game's kind of random and wonky, but I think it's fun in that regard, alright? It's kind of just a silly, instead of being a serious sim, it becomes kind of a silly thing with a lot of potential for wackiness. That'll make it a little bit more interesting to watch, but it's certainly not for fans of American football who wanted to see a serious sim. You're not going to get that serious simulation for my Madden playthrough, okay? So that's going to be tonight. We're going to see how that goes. It's the very first time I'm doing Madden as a late night stream, and it's going to be a chill stream, obviously. let's see how it goes. If it goes well and people like it, then I'll keep it in the rotation and we'll keep it up. If I do it and people are like, man, this really doesn't work like MLB did, and we kind of don't like it, then no skin off anyone's back. We just won't play it anymore. I've been playing Madden for about a week and a half, on and off, and it's been fun, but it's not something that I'm 100% committed to keep going. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys don't like it, you guys don't like it. That's fine. We got more than enough other stuff to do than having to worry about, oh my God, I didn't play Madden this week, or I'm done with Madden, So let's see how this goes, all right, tonight. So this means tomorrow will be Mortal Kombat 11. Hopefully tomorrow they'll have lived up to their promises, and Nightwolf will be out in Mortal Kombat 11, all right? And then tomorrow night will be my weekly Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royale stream. I'm looking forward to that. I love Battle Royale. Yeah, right. I do not love Battle Royale. I basically play Battle Royale because it gives me a great opportunity to interact with you guys. The Battle Royale streams that I've done have allowed me to have a lot of fun, communication and conversation with those of you who attend those streams. So that's why I keep doing it. All right, like I've told you guys, I fully expect that probably Black Ops 4 Blackout is going to be completely dead once Modern Warfare releases in October. So it may be the tail end of what I do. It may be the tail end of what I do for Battle Royale. All right. Now, also, some people have expressed the opinion that I should maybe check out PUBG again. So let's say, once Modern Warfare comes out, we kind of drop Black Ops 4 Blackout, then I would consider maybe checking out PUBG and see what the hell they've done in the last year and a half that I haven't played it, just for the sake of, like, experimentation. I think it could be pretty cool just to check it out. But I'm certainly not committing to playing PUBG long term, okay? Now, the other thing, guys, today is the release of Apex Legends Solo Mode. All right? You may be saying, why isn't Phil doing Apex Legends Solo Mode? I don't understand. Well, there's a couple reasons. First, being insanely and shockingly obvious to all of you, I don't like Apex Legends that much. This was a game that I thought was okay. It was fun for co-op with Brian and Kekken when I played it months and months ago, earlier on in the year when it was free and hype. Once the hype died out, I really didn't give a shit about the game anymore. I played it maybe once or twice, later on in the year when the first expansion character was released. Basically, the game never really was updated enough for me to care. You can't expect me to keep playing the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over, especially because, our team got so good at it, we were winning all the time. We were winning at least 1 to 2 games every session by the time that we kind of gave up on it. And I just didn't care about it anymore. All right? So that's just being honest. Number one, I don't really care about Apex Legends. Number two, for those of you who aren't aware, Apex Legends is a team-based game. The whole game was based around teams of 3. That's why every single character has a class that has class abilities that aid a team. You know what I mean? Like, if you take a look at some of the characters, it would be pretty ridiculous to think that a medic is going to fight head up with, what was it, Gibraltar or whatever, and win a firefight. It's fucking impossible. Gee, one guy has super armor, essentially, and the other one could throw down a health pack. Gee, I wonder who's going to win the firefight. It's just stupid. It would be like taking any class-based game and saying, oh, just because we made it so that you can play solo now, it's good. Like, no, wait a minute. Actually, it's a class-based game where, your enjoyment level and your success level is going to be dependent on what class you pick, because the class is supposed to be helping your team. So, essentially what's happening here is that a lot of the characters are not going to be very viable in the solo mode. You're going to have half the cast is going to be shit because they're meant to be support characters to support the other teammates. And if you don't have teammates, they're completely worthless. But again, no one's really talking about this. I think it's pretty funny that no one's really addressing this because they're just so happy that Apex Legends has a new mode that everyone's been asking for since fucking launch in February. For me, it's too little too late. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't care about the game anymore. And I don't really give a shit about going back for solo. By the way, solo mode is only limited time. Like, they think that is like some kind of a catch to get more people to play or something. Limited time only solo mode. Whatever. So I'm not doing it. I really don't care about it. I just don't. I'm not wasting any more time with Apex Legends. It was all right for a team-based battle royale game, when it first launched. I got good enough at it that we were winning almost every time we played. to the point where I didn't care anymore, never played it again, and I really have no desire to ever go back for it. Okay? Yes, that's right, Pragmatic Tactician. It's a limited time mode, meaning it's only going to be there for a bit and then they're going to get rid of it. More than likely, if people like it, they're going to add it permanently, but for now, it's limited. So imagine playing it, getting good at it, and then they remove it, and then you can't play it for like a month. Gee, thanks. So anyway, I don't care about it, and I'm not doing it, okay? All right, so continuing on. We've already told you Tuesdays and Wednesdays schedule we've already gone over. Let's go to Thursday now. Thursday, I'm going to be resuming my Super Mario 64 playthrough, which has been a lot of fun. It's been challenging. Don't get me wrong. These last few stages, whew, fuck. So, getting all the coins and everything have been pretty damn challenging. And so that's going to continue on Thursday as Thursday's main stream. I may beat the game on Thursday, but some people are saying no, the final stages are actually insanely hard and challenging if you're trying to get all the all the stars. And that therefore, if this is the case, that sadly, I'm not sadly, but it's going to be a lot of rage. It's going to take me a long time to finish the game at the end. All right. This is hilarious. Liquid's first the other night was acting like a complete asshole in the stream chat, so I banned him. He asked me for an unban and said, "No, why did you ban me? I didn't mean to insult you. I'm sorry." So I unbanned him. The first thing he does today is insult me again. So now he's permanently banned. He's not coming back. So fuck off. Okay. Isn't that funny how I'm merciful? I'm nice to people, and then they just immediately repay my basically they take my kindness as weakness is what it is. Oh, look, Phil's a sap. I fooled him. Now I come back and immediately insult him again. Fuck off. All right. So, let's continue. All right, so Thursday will be the continuation of Mario. Thursday night will also be the continuation of Judgment, which we were in the endgame of, but I've been stopping to do a lot of the optional side content that I skipped during the course of the game, because we're near the very end of the game. Will I do more side content on Thursday? More than likely, yes, because I am enjoying the side content that I'm doing. Until we finally get bored with it, then I'll probably stop. I'm having a lot of fun with it, all right? So, we're going to continue with that Thursday night. Then on Friday, I'm probably going to do Dragon Quest Builders 2. Okay, so there'll be my weekly session of that 4+ hours of Dragon Quest Builders 2. We're currently building the pyramid on the main island of Awakening. But as we were doing that, we basically got kidnapped, and now we're on a slave island. It's going to be interesting to see how we escape this island, how it goes, and how I get back to the Isle of Awakening, and how everything's going to progress in the game. Not sure. We're going to find out. All right, so that's going to be Friday. And then Friday night, I'm not sure yet. It's definitely going to be a chill stream. What kind of a chill stream? I don't know yet. It could be our weekly Minecraft session, maybe. I guess we'll see. We'll play. By then, we'll have gotten further into the week. The thing is, I definitely would like to do a second session of Nightwolf gameplay, because I think that only one session isn't going to be enough to get a good idea of how the character is, or to satiate my appetite for a new character. So maybe what we'll do is Friday night, I'll do a late night session of 2 hours of Mortal Kombat multiplayer just to play with Nightwolf some more. And then more than likely this weekend will be the continuation of GTA 4. All right, balanced with Mario. If we need more time for Mario, I don't know if we're going to, but if we do, more time for Mario. And then probably, we'll have the weekly Minecraft stream, etc., and maybe another session of Judgment. Probably what we're going to do for the weekend, all right? And then once again, Monday of next week is my next day off, all right? So there you go. That's how it's going to work. We're going to have GTA 4. We're going to have some Nightwolf once he's available. We're going to have Mario continuing. And some Dragon Quest Builders. All that balanced with my chill streaming stuff like Madden, Black Ops 4 Blackout, Judgment, and Minecraft. All right? A good variety week, right? A good variety week. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I would say this summer has been, for me, one of the more entertaining summers. But I hate to admit that, sadly, for a lot of people, because there haven't been high-profile new releases, they still say, it's kind of a slow summer. I thought it was a good summer with the variety of game releases that came out and everything. It's just sad that most of them weren't very good. But at least we had a variety of stuff to do, And now, of course, once we hit late August this month, oh boy, we got so many new releases coming out. We're going to be so effing busy. We're not going to have time to think. So, okay. What chapter am I in Judgment? Chapter 11, but I'm at the very end of it, and I could have beaten it a million years ago, but I just keep doing side content. Basically, someone who's beaten the game told me I have 3 hours left to beat the story of the game if I just focused on the story. So, okay. So that's it, guys. A few other things. Today, I'm going to be setting up the poll for the Rageathon. I did not have a chance to do it on Sunday, so today, I'm setting up that poll. That means that later tonight, I'll be tweeting it out when it's available to vote on the poll for the Rageathon games. You'll have about a week to vote on said poll to determine what games will be played in the upcoming Rageathon Marathon event, okay? So, be sure to vote once that poll is available, alright? Your voting is actually going to determine what happens. So, hopefully you guys will vote, okay? When is the Rageathon happening? It's going to happen right before the new releases hit at the end of August, so within the next, 1 to 2 weeks is when we're going to see the Rageathon, okay? Let's see. Outside of that, the only other thing, guys, remember this month's monthly sub goal is the return of the retrospective event. We need to hit 600 subs for that to happen. We're currently at like 561, I believe, something like that. So we're not too far off, but we do need people to sub if we want to hit it. One thing that I do want to forewarn everyone about, all right? Very late last month, meaning the very end of July, we were not even close to hitting the sub goal. Then all of a sudden, a few very generous parties came in and gifted a bunch of subscriptions, okay? That's what got us up to over, the sub goal and allowed us to do the Rageathon, all right? Those subs are going to expire near the end of August. So I would expect there to be a big dip in subscribers near the end of August, okay? That being said, if we don't hit the sub goal within the next week or so, there's potential it's going to be impossible to hit because we're going to have that giant dip. You see what I mean? So if you want to see the sub goal happen this month and you've been holding off on subbing for some reason, you're going to want to subscribe sooner rather than later. Because the sooner you sub, the sooner we hit the goal while we still have all these other subs before they expire, the better. Or else it's just going to become way more harder if at the end of the month we dip like 50 subs and now we're down to like 520. And now we need to make up like 80 subs by the end of the month. You know what I mean? So please consider subscribing to the channel to get all the cool benefits of being a sub. What are the benefits of being a sub? Well, number one, you get access to over 30 emotes here on the channel, including the latest Jasper emote. Since my cat Jasper now makes appearances on the night streams, which is pretty nice. Number two, you get access. Well, excuse me. Number two, you don't have to watch advertisements when I run those ad breaks. Basically, access to ad-free video or stream viewing. And number three, you get a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. So many benefits for subscribing. I certainly hope that you guys will sub if you haven't yet, or at least consider it, okay? Okay, outside of all that, I think that is pretty much all I have to talk about. So what we're going to do is move on to the next segment of pre-stream, which is the gratuitous plugs segment. Apologies to those who don't like gratuitous plugs, but, it's a necessary evil of streaming. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for 11 years of being a content creator. For 11 years, on a daily basis, I've shared my gameplay experiences with all of you on the internet via various means. I absolutely love it. I started off as just a guy doing videos as a hobby on YouTube while I had a full-time office job. Then I lost that office job unexpectedly and turned my YouTube hobby into a living, which is pretty awesome that I was able to do that. But then sadly, after 6 years of being a YouTuber, the bottom fell out on YouTube because of the adpocalypse back in 2017, and I had to change up what I did. There was no way I was going to be able to keep doing YouTube for a living because there was no ads to go around anymore. So I became a full-time streamer about 2.5 years ago, and the rest is history. I think my streams have become way more positive, fun, and exciting since I added the interactive aspect to them. I love the fact that every day we interact and have fun and talk with each other rather than it just be me playing games in an isolated booth, all right? But that being said, because I've done that, the focus on YouTube has completely gone away. I no longer focus on making YouTube exclusive content. The videos that I upload to my YouTube channel, DSPGaming, are just archives of my streams. So there's always a trade-off, right? And so my YouTube is taking a giant hit. I make almost no money on YouTube anymore at all. I primarily focus on you guys and your crowdfunding in order to make ends meet. So if you like my daily live streams, you like the fact that I still, despite the fact that it makes me no money, post up those archive videos to YouTube, and you want to see me continue to be able to do this and be successful, please consider contributing via one of the many methods that I'm about to outline for you. You know, up front, I like to say thanks to anyone who even considers it. However, I will also say this as well, all right? Even though crowdfunding keeps everything going, pays the bills around here, I want you to understand that it is much appreciated if you contribute during my streams, but it's not mandatory. It's not expected that every single viewer contributes. I understand that many people watch me just because they like the content, but they can't afford to contribute. That's fine. I'm happy that people just come and hang out with me on a daily basis, and I'm appreciative for any of the attention that you guys give me, and you know that the fact that you would even give me the time of day and come chill with me on a daily basis. All right. But if you do like the content so much that you would like to contribute to see it continue, then please contribute in one of the various methods. All right. Excuse me. First off is oh, by the way, Sung Kwan, yes, they do content ID in real time. Sung Kwan is basically saying, again, which I've explained a million times, but I guess I have to explain it again. With GTA 4, why am I taking the music out of the playthrough? Because of the music issues, copyright issues. Yes, people live stream on Twitch, and live, their streams will get claimed. There's a lot of issues with this music, licensed music, everywhere, both on Twitch and on YouTube. What I can tell you is that so far, it's working. What I've been doing, every time I get into a car, I immediately turn off the radio. I haven't had a single one of the videos yet claimed on YouTube, which is crazy good, because I know there's been some of the licensed music in the background playing like in the cutscenes, but YouTube hasn't identified it yet, which is great. So yeah, so far so good. The way that we're doing it is working, and I'm going to keep doing it that way. And hopefully that works for the entirety of the playthrough, because I think it makes the playthrough feel legitimate to still have, you know, that atmospheric licensed music playing in the background of the cutscenes. But outside of that, in the car, turning it off and talking instead, I think works a lot better. Okay? Alright. So anyway, no, Twitch does not notify you live when that happens, by the way. What happens is basically you look in your archives, and all of a sudden it'll say, video claimed not playable, blah, blah, blah. So it's really messed up. It happens sometimes live. It's happened to me twice before live while playing games on Twitch. But listen, it's not a huge deal for Twitch. It's an issue for YouTube. One of the major reasons I'm replaying GTA 4 is to have a playthrough of this on YouTube that's not destroyed. I've explained this a million times, so I don't know why I have to repeat myself 100 times. Like, people don't listen to me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. So, if you like my daily live streams, you like the archive videos I put on YouTube, and you want to see all this continue, please consider contributing in one of the following methods, alright? First of all, Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. I do a monthly Patreon campaign, and your monthly pledges earn you personal perks as a way for me saying thank you for your contributions. Take a look, and all the information there about the perks and the like is explained on the main page. Thanks to anyone who contributes. Much appreciated. Number 2, I've got a Teespring store where I sell all kinds of merchandise, primarily t-shirts, but there are other things there like stickers and mugs and the like. I can personally attest to the quality of the shirts because I've owned some of them now for a while, and you know, nothing negative has ever happened. In fact, just to show you, this shirt, the I'm Pushing Button shirt, the fighting game shirt, I've had this for over 2 years. I got this right at the beginning of my run on Teespring in 2017 when I started being an interactive live streamer. Here I am 2 years later after wearing it how many times? Like dozens and dozens of times, and hasn't worn out, you know. It's really good quality stuff, unlike some of those shirts you buy and after washing them a few times, it all breaks up and falls apart. The Teespring shirts don't do that, okay? So please give them a look over at teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. And anything you buy helps me out, and you get a cool collectible, alright? Now, if you're here live on the stream, and you would like to get some contributions, excuse me, you would like to get some recognition for your contributions. I said that completely in the opposite order. If you would like recognition for your contributions, you can get it. If you either cheer with bits or subscribe to the channel or you tip me during a live stream, I will give you a shout out for that, okay, as a way of saying thank you. I do go out of my way to try to say thanks to everyone who does contribute if I can. Understand if I'm playing a game and I'm in the middle of an intense situation, I probably can't immediately say thanks, but I will take the time to give the shout outs between gameplay segments and or events in the game, alright? Now, that being said, understand that there are certain things I can't say or do on Twitch because of the terms of service, and also I try to maintain a certain chill style vibe around here. Essentially what I want is for you guys to be able to hang out with me on a daily basis, have fun with the games that I'm playing, enjoy my honest reactions to what's going on in each game, and also to have some fun interaction with me, alright? You're here to relax and chill and not be dragged down by the drama and the stress of your normal lives. That's why you're all here, right? So that means that we're not going to be bringing up topics that are going to be argumentative and are going to make people get pissy with each other, such as politics or religion. We're not going to be bringing up detractors and people who are literally trying to, you know, steal my content and insult me and insult my family members and insult this and insult that and insult. We're not about that. I'm not about the drama. I'm not about the negativity and the toxicity. I want to ignore all that shit and just have a fun stream. People try to derail the streams constantly because they think that it's funny. There's nothing you can do about that. They're always going to have that negative element. It'll always exist on the internet. Nothing you guys got to have a thick skin and move on and ignore it, right? So, thanks to those who understand that and understand that I'm not going to be giving recognition to anyone who's trying to contribute and then derail the stream or say something negative or be stupid or bait me into saying something that's going to get me in trouble on Twitch, etc. Instead, I'm just going to ignore those. So understand, even though I'm appreciative of all contributions, I'm not obligated to say or do anything. And so there may be some instances where I do not give a shout out for a contribution because I feel that it is derailing to the stream or negative, and I have that power and that discretion. Okay? Fair enough? Alrighty then, continuing on. So, thank you all in advance for any contributions you may give. As you can see, we have a stream stats leaderboard in effect for the streams. This leaderboard will be updated periodically, where I will put the top cheerer and top tipper of the stream up there on the leaderboard for extra recognition purposes. Alright? In addition to that, there is an integrated leaderboard on the Twitch dashboard called it's the bits standings for the week, and that tracks, you know, people who cheer with bits. That reset on Sunday night, and so right now it's basically just reflecting people who have contributed since Sunday night. And I'm going to give a shout out to them because there are a few people who actually contributed when I wasn't even here yesterday, which is really nice. Okay? Fair enough? Alright, let's now move on. Well, actually, one final thing I should say. Even though any contribution is greatly appreciated and they all help me, right now, tipping helps me more than anything, because if you tip me, those are funds I can use right away. I've been using your tips to help pay bills for the last 2 weeks, and coming up in late August, there's a lot of new games, at least 3 new games that I'm going to be purchasing, if not more. And so your tips are going to help me to afford to buy those games coming up. Alright, so please, if you can today, tip me. There's a tips jar button below the stream where you can type !tip into the stream chat to bring up the tips page. That is the preferred method of contribution, but I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm grateful for anything, and if you wanted to cheer or sub or whatever, that also helps me. So thanks for that as well, okay? Alright, now, it is now time to give shout-outs for those who've contributed, and to get that leaderboard, start to update it and the like, okay? Alright, so we actually start off with yesterday. Golden Colts did a 50-bit cheer on the stream, so thank you, Golden Colts, for a 50-bit cheer when I wasn't here. Also, Sean Eboy 23 subscribed to the channel when I was not here yesterday, so thank you, Sean Eboy, for that. Now, it looks to me, Infinite 55 did a 2,000-bit cheer during Monday at some point. That's very much appreciated. Very generous cheer. Thank you very much, Infinite. So he's already skyrocketed to the top of the cheering leaderboard, even though technically we just started streaming for the week here. He's already there, sitting pretty as... Oh. Well, excuse me. Holy macaroni. What the... That scared the shit out of me. The burp scared the shit out of me. Wow. Wow. I shocked myself. Well, I apologize for that disgusting and raucous belch. I mean, that was just very revolting. And I'm sorry for that. I mean, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted at myself that I did it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It came out of nowhere. I was literally talking, and I was going to say that firmly secures Infinite into the top cheering spot for the week so far because we just started. The week is early. I mean, the week is young, and that could definitely change over time. But, I mean, that's a really good position to be in considering that the week just started. That's what I wanted to say, but instead, instead something else came out. All right, so thank you very much to Infinite for the cheer. Yesterday when I was not here, it is pretty awesome that you guys keep me in mind when I'm not even broadcasting. It's an amazing thing. So thanks for your support, okay? So Infinite, current top cheer of the week. All right. Pragmatic Tactician did a 50-bit cheer this morning. So technically the first cheer of the day, and said define heroic. See, that's something I don't really know if you can define, because it might mean something different for anyone. Hold on a second. Because a lot of people have different definitions of heroism. Some people think that a hero is someone who takes great risk and or makes great sacrifice to do something that they feel is right, despite the fact that there may be negative consequence for themselves. Or someone who may risk their life or livelihood to help someone else. Someone will argue that those are heroic actions, okay? Now, some people would say, oh, it doesn't have to be like that. It could just be someone who does something brave. They stand up for what they believe in on social media. And even though maybe they weren't actually in any real danger, it was nice of them to say something because they know they might get attacked for it or whatever. There's a lot of, different ways that people define heroism. I don't know if there's honestly a concrete right and wrong way to define heroism. Like I said, I think it's more of a subjective thing. So, some people might say someone who's heroic is just stupid and is a risk taker, and that's not wise at all that they did that, right? So it is very different depending on who you are and your own code of judgment and morality. Some people may even say that I'm very heroic for bottle crunching on stream like this. Because they say, oh, when Phil does that, it's a loud noise that startles many people. Some people crap their pants every single time he does it. And so it's very heroic that he would chance doing that on stream because he might turn off stream viewers who would leave permanently. However, I found that when I bottle crunch, it doesn't seem to have much of a negative effect on the streams, right? So there you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's a defined answer of heroic. I think no matter how you define heroic, it's going to be a subjective, not an objective answer. You see what I mean? So there you go. But anyway, I gave you some ideas of what I think. Infinite55 gifted a subscription to Sung Kwan. Congrats to Sung Kwan on getting a continued sub, and thank you, Infinite55, for the support. That is much appreciated, man. All right. Okay, I don't know what that was. Continuing on, W Day Day did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you very much, W Day Day, for the cheer. I appreciate that. Code Castile gifted a subscription to Rose by Another Name. So congratulations to Rose by Another Name for receiving a sub. Hopefully you enjoy it, and thank you, Code Castile, for the ongoing support. Much appreciated. I'm burping and I'm yawning and I'm making weird noises today. I don't know. What a way to return. What a way to return to stream, huh? Okay. And then W Day Day did another 50-bit cheer. So thank you, W Day Day, for another cheer. That is much appreciated. M5NSX just did a 200-bit cheer and says, hey, Phil, what's up and how was your day off? Well, first of all, thank you for the cheer. You're the top cheer of the day. So before I even answer your question, what I would like to do is belch as loud as I can into the mic. No, I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is put you up as the top cheer of the day on the leaderboard. I was kidding. Here we go. 200 bits. Thank you very much. Now, how was my day off? It was good, but like I said, sadly, again, it seems like every day that I have off with my wife now, the weather says it's going to be cool, and we're like, oh, good, because we really want it to be cool and nice today. And then it fucking ends up being hot as shit. Like, super sunny, hot, which is not what you expect in the Seattle area. You expect, oh, you know, Seattle, it's always cloudy and rainy and cool, right? That's why people say that it's not cool to live there, man. Dude, our summers are hot. Yesterday it was supposed to be in the 70s. The sun was out all day, so it was like 95 degrees in the sun. And, you know, Kat and I were sweating it out. We were having fun, don't get me wrong. We went around, we did some errands, we got some stuff for Jasper, went to the pet store, you know, got him some new food and stuff we're going to try out for him to see if he likes it. You know, did some fun stuff. But at the same time, when you're doing it in 90-degree heat, it's very draining on you. As opposed to if it were in the 70s, we probably would have had a lot of fun, a lot more fun. Because what sucks is, you get, basically we do a bunch of stuff out, and then, you know, we do grocery shopping. We come home, we have to unpack the groceries and put them away. Then typically that's our time to also do things like change the litter boxes and stuff, clean the house, because it's our only time together where we're not working, you know, where we can actually do shit like that. So we end up doing just a ton of stuff in a short period of time, and then we're tired out. Now imagine if we come home and now we're already tired because it was fucking hot as shit outside. And now we're trying to get all this stuff done, and that's the problem. It's not. You would think the day off is relaxing. In reality, my days off are the opposite of relaxing. They're just constant activity because it's the only time we get together. So it's like, let's do all this shit together. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God, now I'm tired of shit at the end of the day. You see? So, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. We love having our days off together. It would be nice if one time we could get 2 days off back-to-back together, because then we could have one day to do all the shit we need to get done and another day to actually just relax. We really like never get that relaxing time, ever. And that's why it was really nice in April when we went to Connecticut that we actually had a little bit of time together that wasn't rush. Yeah, a lot of the Connecticut trip was rush for the wedding and everything, but we had about 2 days in there that we could just do stuff for ourselves, which was really fucking nice because we don't get that, you know. We're very busy people. Kat and I are always working. You know, and so we don't really get that kind of muck about quality time to relax, you know. All right. So anyway, thank you, M5MSX, top cheer of the day, and appreciated, you know, your nice question there. Man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much so far. Let's go ahead. I want to give credit to the top cheers of the week, even though there's very few of them right now. We just started. So shout out to the top cheers of the week so far. Pragmatic Tactician and Golden Colts tied for 4th place. W Day in 3rd, M5NSX in 2nd, and of course, because Infinite did that very large 2,000-bit cheer, he's in 1st place. All right. Again, reminder, if you want to help me out the most, the best way to help me right now would be to tip me. And, you know, easy way to get on the leaderboard, because we got 0 tips for today so far. But, you know, every contribution method helps as well, so thanks to anyone who contributes in any way. Let's see here. Heaving Earth just did a... excuse me. Just did a 99-bit cheer and said the Seattle Muckabouts. Well, there you go. The Seattle Muckabouts. Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. I think it's time to end the pre-stream. By the way, reminder, I said this earlier. I have to end the stream early today. Usually I would go to 4 p.m. I have to end around 3:30 today so I can cook dinner for Kat. All right? So, can't go the full time, but we should still get a good amount of gameplay in here. At least 3+ hours of Grand Theft Auto 4 today. Again, apologies that I had to pull that audible, and have to change the game up for today. I didn't like having to do that. I didn't want to have to do that, but NetherRealm apparently, they botched it. I don't know what happened, that they didn't make Nightwolf available, but he's not available, you know. I can't play what's not there, and, you know, if he is added, hopefully during the course of today or overnight, then I will definitely be playing him. I hope that he does become available, but I can't do much about, you know, them not living up to their word. All right, so apologies for that. Okay, all right, guys. So that is it. Thank you. Let us now begin. Grand Theft Auto 4. Sounds good. All right. All right, hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. Joe The WXMan 17 STL that 100-bit cheer says, wasn't it only in the upper 70s? No. It was supposed to be in the upper 70s. That's what they said. But we were out and the sun was beating and it was incredibly hot. You know, our car has an actual built-in temperature gauge and it said it was 92 degrees in the sun. So that's what I mean. Yeah, if you're standing in the shade, it's in the 70s. But it's a sunny day, so obviously it's not fucking shady. So the weathermen are wrong yet again. Okay. Let's end the pre-stream and let's get started, shall we? All right.